Did you hear about Angela? That's pretty weird.
Yeah. But what do you mean exactly?
Well, the fact that she apparently is dating an 81-year-old billionaire.
Really?
Uh-huh. So, well, right?
Who's been saying that there's another person inside of me, working me with controls?
Have a seat. How long have you known about the pregnancy? A week? Month? A year?
All right, some clips from last night's premiere of The Office here on NBC. The episode was all about work gossip. And that is exactly what we are talking about this morning with the author of the new book, The No Gossip Zone. Sam Chapman, thank you so much for being here this morning. This has been all the talk. I got to tell you, typically what happens is I'm told you're doing this interview, prepare on your own. This time I got scripted questions. So let's start with how you define gossip.
Gossip is something negative said outside of the presence of its subject.
And why did you decide that you needed to institute a no gossip zone in your work environment?
Well, people were gossiping about me, believe it or not, and some of my colleagues. And I didn't really know what it was at first. People cloistering behind closed doors, stopping talking when I was walking by, and I soon figured out it was gossip. And everyone in my office had a problem with it. If you watched the show last night, it was pretty stressful listening to all that gossip. So we decided to create a communal agreement not to gossip at the office about each other or our clients.
Now, is there ever a point where there is something that is not off limits to gossip about?
Yes. Our political figures or you, any public figure who's put themselves in Rod Blagojevich or anyone like that is still fair game. But inside your communities, like your school or your church, in my case, at my office, we've created no gossip.
So did the gossip actually get back to you? Did you know what they were saying about you?
I did know what they were saying.
Was it really hurtful?
It was damaging in a business sense. It didn't have to do with my funny beard or anything like that. It was more about management practices, and it was quite damaging. But it was a gift to me because I was able to come up with this formula for doing away with gossip. So at my office, if you gossip, we call it gossip, and then you have to go tell the person what you said. And that simply has eliminated gossip. And if you don't, I'm following up behind you to make sure the part about her hips you also told. So it's perfect information. We're replacing gossip with authentic communication.
Okay, but wait a minute. So you implement this. So if you hear the gossip, you go to the person and you say, I heard you said whatever?
Right. I call it gossip right there and invite them to go complete, to go tell the person what they said.
Well, don't you think that they're still going to gossip behind your back where you can't hear it?
They may, but they're gossiping to somebody, so we all have this agreement. So once someone else hears them, they call it gossip and make them come tell me.
So do you have an equal amount of men and women in your office, or?
I don't want to go there because I have more women, and that's not what this is about. That
Actually,
would just be.
No, my question was, do men gossip as much as women?
They do. They do. I think it's really false guilt to say that women gossip more than men. It's really something that our parents never taught us not to do, like cursing, and it's not on the radar screen of behaviors that we should eliminate. But at the office, it's an unprofitable behavior.
One last question: why do you think that people gossip? Because, quite frankly, Kim calls it parlaying professional information.
Right. Yes.
That's how she's coined it.
Whatever. I think that people feel insecure about themselves, so they position themselves looking great by making others look bad. And it turns out that you make everyone look bad when you gossip.
All right, but for the record, Kim doesn't say negative things about anybody. It's just a matter of, just sharing information that you kind of heard, but not hurting anyone's feelings. And that's okay?
Well, no, if it's private information, that's as bad as if it's negative. It has to do with someone's pregnancy, like on The Office last night.
All right. Well, Sam Chapman, thank you so much. The book is The No Gossip Zone, a no-nonsense guide to a healthy, high-performing work environment. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And this is Dr. Berman's husband. She's doing well, right?
She's doing well, and I'm a lucky man.
All right. Yes, you are. All right. Andy, over to you.